All right, so I'm gonna try to do this as fast as possible because it becomes harder to load longer videos. All right, so here's everything. Let's go through this. Most of these cards end in 274. I forgot what set that is. All right, it starts with the foils. Got some foils, some creatures, and a few lands for this one. And then I do believe the foils stop right around that last page. Yeah. Moving on to some creatures. Got some non-foil lands. Alright, and most of these are from here on out are usually just, so you got a whole stack here. I'll try to go through just so you can see, you can pause it. Because I know this video is probably pretty long. At 20 minutes, it becomes harder to upload. But you're just getting a glimpse of what's here. It's not really a glimpse, because okay, that's the first binder. Okay, moving on. Second binder. This one mostly ends in 277. Let me see this. I think it's this one. Yeah, maybe. Okay, sliding over the 277s. So start with the foils. Foils stop right here, and then it begins the land cards. These are mostly common, so they're not really too special. Because I do have to go individually for this box right there. Some good stuff, in there. Okay, that's it. That's the thickness of the pages. So this is one of those zippered Card Guardian binders. The binder's pretty good. I picked a lot of these out myself. I've never ever played it, and now that you got it, I didn't start collecting before this. And this was like my own personal binder. I just really like the artwork. I've never seen artwork on cards like this before. So yeah. Some of that's from Neon Dynasty. Got a lot of foil land cards here, different sets. Yeah, these are foil. Majority of everything we're seeing right now are foil. Yeah. Yeah, I picked these out. I really like these. Majority of these are foil. And they got a few that are they're different languages other than English, but most of these are English. Yeah. Foil galore. Very nice. Some of these have non-foil versions. I made sure I try to get as many of the foil ones as possible. I think this one's foil, and this one is. Yeah. some older cards, not too old. This one says 1995. That one does. Yeah, some of these are non-foil. We're gonna sell some non-foils. Yeah, these like some of these, a lot of these are non-foil. I just picked them because of their art. That one's from Transformers. Yep. I like this artwork right here. It's like Indiana Jones elephant. Last page. I like this because it's like a story. It's like a doomed traveler has a moment of heroism, does a glorious charge, realizes an agonizing remorse, meets an inevitable end, realizes you're already dead, takes the last breath, revokes the existence, farewell, boom. You can make a whole story with these things. Time to go through these loose cards, right? These are just so yeah, honestly, these are just yeah, I think majority, if not all, these are from Neon Destiny. I'm sorry, Neon Dynasty. I like that. Very cool. All right, these are autographed cards right here. This is John Avon, Adam Paquette, Mark Poole. They're in played condition, so I didn't have the cards actually graded. They're in good condition, but I wouldn't say that's PSA 10 at all. But they're pretty good. So I just got the autograph authenticated on those three. These are just loose cards, nothing special. I think these are part of Neon Dynasty as well, just loose. Cool. Let's move on to these. Here's some older cards right there. 1995. Yeah, 95. Yeah. Just some older cards. Obviously, there are older ones. I could have sworn I saw one where they didn't even put it was so old they didn't even have the date on it. It's not in here, but I saw it on the internet because I was just looking at older cards. It's cool. $1994, that might be the oldest one I have here. 94, 94. 94, yeah. Cool, moving on. Next stack. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, these are just regulars. Okay. Now, you know my knowledge is in Pokemon, so I can't really recall the sets like that. I just know Neon Dynasty because that one was it looked like my favorite. It was my favorite, based on looks and based on my limited knowledge over the last year and a half of Magic the Gathering. It's cool. Okay. Next stack. 94. Okay. I'm gonna go through these fast because we still have to go through this thing, and this one has a lot of foils. I believe it's from the Jurassic Park. It's called something. It's got like Caves of Ixtal, whatever it is, or Island of something. I should have Googled it before I was saying words that don't make sense. Cool. All right, cool. some 95s, 1995s. Cool. Foils. Some of them might be doubled up. Sometimes the double up is the non-hollow version. That one had 2 foils. Doubled up to 2 foils. Nice. Very pretty, very pretty. So this one is the, oh no, there's a foil too. Some triple top. Let me see this one. Cool. Alright, so several of those in there. Play packs. 95s. 95s here. Enchanted Land. Keep it going, keep it going. I like the blue. 95s. Ignore that sound. Bird Maidens, probably a few of them in there. Oh no, there's different ones. Stack. Some foils. All right, back to the box. Last box, last thing, everything left. Cool, perfect. Let's continue. Let's begin. I have to, because I'm gonna have to make like one big video, so I'm gonna have to cut this so that I can upload each individual one into one final video. And voila, we're back. Cool. Same box, everything's same. Cool. Continuing on. This video is gonna be like 20 minutes, and it took me almost several hours to upload the last video. But look at all these land cards, right? Foil and everything. All right, so I think these are the Jurassic Park ones. Maybe, could be wrong, but they're not called. There's something out there. I forgot what it is. It's like ITX something. Island of Cave of something like that. But lots of foils here. And then obviously when it comes to these, I think these are called tokens. And on the back, it has like foil on the backs as well. I think they're called tokens. You don't know what you're doing, guy. Just show us the cards. Oh, look at that's the thing from the beginning with Sam Neill and Newman. Okay. Oh, we got a stack here, dude. Oh, that's hot. Sunblade Samurai. Very nice. Ooh. Not the brute suit. Very cool. Cool. That's pretty. That's cool. Yeah, these are hard. That's hot. This dog, how happy this dog is. Man, all this artwork on this tiny piece of paper. Okay, got some shinies. Got a few in there. Let me see if they're full in there as well. They are. That spirit card is really cool. Okay. Look at this one, generous gift. The best presents are impossible to regift. This one. Some dinosaur cards. I'm gonna hold on to the Heroic. Damn, these are super stacked. Alright, so these don't seem to be foil. These just seem like tokens. Just that first one on this one seems to be foil. Oh, we got a lot of foil. That's really cool. Fire Demon Ninja Turtle. Very cool. Okay. Very cool. I'm gonna stack you right there. Oh, nice. Very cool. Oh, Angel. Let me get this Angel real quick. I'm about to re-put these. Dog. Oh, that's like a Mastiff. Why did I do that? Got him. Pretty. Turn these over. Wait, let me need to tell me the name of it. It's fine. That's really cool. Okay. Okay, this is stacked. These are, damn, just leave it off to the side for now. Very cool. Lots of foils, lots of lands. This stack, and I just gotta open up those. It's pretty. So we can say that there's a couple hundred foils here. Couple hundred lands. Some overlap there. That's really cool. Just look like they do from Fallout. The ghoul. Okay. It's cool. All right, let me get these last 3 that are in here. I think they're token. See what we got. Teddy bear, and on the back it's a different thing. That's cool. Interesting. Very cool. Okay. Peaceful. Let's do it. Okay. Last one right here is from this DJ. Very cool. And that should be everything. Okay, good job. Now I gotta package everything back.